Hi, I'm an archaeologist and an historian, and in this series of films I'd like to talk about some of the objects I made when I was doing reenactment years and years ago. Now, archaeology differs from history in that it's based upon what our ancestors, the type of materials our ancestors lived with, how they affected the environment, what tools they made, the kind of houses they built, even what they ate, and and how they made their fires. It helps you understand what the lived experience of our ancestors were like, what it was like to be, what it was like to be alive in, say, in the Middle Ages or back in the Stone Age, in a way that sometimes, in a way that you sometimes can't get through historical texts. And again, with much of reenactment today, there's the same exploration of the ordinary everyday objects people in the past used. It's not just about battles. People try and recreate the living history, what they wore, what they ate, the type of buildings they lived in. And you can see that in such places like the Sutton Hoo Anglo-Saxon village, as well as, say, the Jorvik Viking Museum. Which brings me on to this. This is a set of panpipes I made years ago as a reenactor to try and as part of as part of my interest in ancient and medieval musical instruments. Now, this set is based again on a set of panpipes found in Coppergate during one of the Viking digs there. The space, the set on which it's based, they date from the 10th century. York, as you probably know, York was then the capital of the Viking kingdom of Jorvik. Jorvik being the name for York. It was the place where one of the great Viking skulls wrote the head ransom to save his own skin when he got into the clutches of the King of York at that time. And looking at it, you can see it's very simply made. It's a set of 5 holes drilled into this oblong of wood. There are different lengths. Hole in the bottom so you can thread a thong through, hang it around your neck, and I don't think, honestly, looking at it, that it was any kind of professional instrument. I think it was made simply by an ordinary Viking to amuse himself in the long evenings. I'll try and play it. There. I can't say I'm very successful, but then apparently these things are difficult to play. A friend of mine, I've got trouble getting a few notes out of it, but a friend of mine went through it and gave a few ear-piercing blasts and said, "Don't worry, don't worry, it is difficult to get a note out of them." So that is my recreation of a very simple Viking instrument. Thank you.